Recording, and I'm awaiting Craig's glorious return. Hey, Craig. Oh, shit.
The following is a presentation of the Noise Space Network. Find more great podcasts at noisespace.xyz. We begin in Southern California 3 decades ago. 2 red souls were brought to this earth, separated by just a scant few miles and unbeknownst to each other. The fates kept them separate as they grew from brash whelps into homosexual young women with hard opinions about cheaply made processed foods. One of them, a black-clad warrior, fighting for metals heavy and corn syrups high fructose. The other, a living embodiment of no-calorie soda, literally begging the gods to strike her down where she stands, or at least strike her with a cease and desist order. Now, the world has united these two to clash over their cheap foodstuffs, and we meet them here, the battlefield, where they are destined for eternal combat. Ladies and ghouls, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Jarett Coke and Lilith's House of Snacks.
I'm Diet Coke,
And I'm Lilith.
and this is our House of Snacks.
Hey, Diet Coke.
Hey, Lilith. How the hell are you doing today?
How the hell am I doing? I'm good. As many of you may have figured out, we've switched to a bi-weekly schedule, which
Well, and based on our backlog, this is coming out like 3 episodes into the bi-weekly schedule, I think.
yeah, we made the decision before recording this episode, but
Yeah.
it's mostly actually an editing decision because we don't actually.
We've entered an era this year where it's the first time where we've both had full-time jobs,
Yup.
and that's
And
tricky.
It makes editing a podcast very difficult, and so
That's true.
we're still able to record the goddamn thing.
Yeah, recording, not such a problem. Editing? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Have any of y'all edited a podcast out there? Any
And
of
of
y'all?
course-
Can I get a show of hands?
Of
Who out there
course,
is
Tony
recording a
Cutts is
podcast?
raising his hands right now. What people don't know is that we do still edit it, and then Tony Cutts. The edit you hear is the Tony Cutts edit, but we edit it first. It's an important part of the process.
What actually happens? Because my thing's funnier than what you said. Is
Yeah,
that we?
what is?
we sit
I'm
behind,
remembering my thing doesn't actually happen.
we sit behind Tony. And
That's right.
we give him kind of soft words of encouragement and bring him refreshments and sing him songs of his home country.
His
well,
home
he
country
edits-
is the Mojave
New York.
Desert in California.
Oh, okay, that's right, the Mojave Desert
This
in
is
California.
the long-established canon. He is from the Californian Mojave.
Yeah,
We don't know why he talks like that, all right? He just does. It's actually very rude.
It's very rude that he talks like that.
No, it's very rude to assume that he's from New York or New Jersey.
or New
somehow,
Jersey, or
Just
yeah.
because he has that voice. I mean, frankly, if we're going to be real honest, what
Yeah.
I think he sounds like is, I don't know, some kind of 34-year-old trans woman doing a poor imitation of a New York or New Jersey accent. No
And
offense,
then
Tony Cutts.
possibly pitching her voice down 3 semitones.
Just very slightly. Yeah. I think it's a lovely voice, Tony, but I do think that's what it sounds like.
Tony, you sound beautiful. Your instrument's lovely.
So it actually makes more sense for him to be from somewhere in California, I would say.
Yeah. And so, but one of us has to go out to California, sit in the studio with him, sing him songs.
Yeah. Now, we haven't said canonically that he lives still in the Mojave, and we won't.
Yeah.
He just lives somewhere in California that's not where I live. So
and
we both have to drive to him.
And the songs that we sing him are actually just all from the Fallout New Vegas soundtrack.
Yeah, that's true. And then it takes him longer because it's like he can hear our voices singing while he's trying to edit.
Yeah,
and it's like, hey, stop that. But we're like, I'm sorry.
So that's why there have been fewer episodes of the podcast in your feed, is because we just haven't had time to do that.
Yeah.
But we got some stuff to talk about.
We do have some things to discuss.
MILF snacks.
MILF snacks. Everybody's favorite.
This has been something that you and I have talked about.
Other things that have been said is that I'm transgender.
The only MILF on my soundboard.
The original MILF.
Yeah.
Patricia Steer. Oh, you're out there.
What does that mean?
Means that okay. If Patricia Steer says it just hits your line is like, Diet Coke, I would love to get lunch with you. It's my treat in your city, and we'll just see how the afternoon takes us.
I guess I would go to lunch with Patricia Steer.
Hell yes! In a second.
I'm trying to meet those cats, you know?
Oh my god.
For those who don't know what the hell we're talking about, we're referencing a person who was featured heavily in the documentary about flat earthers, Behind the Curve, or Beyond the Curve. I always mix up the title.
It's Behind the...
It's a movie that I've probably seen like 24 times, and I still can't get the fucking title right. I'm always careful to say it's a documentary about flat earthers and not it's a documentary about the flat earth.
Flat earth, because that is an important distinction. She is one of two major flat earthers who is interviewed in that. There's a weird kind of like, you remember in high school where there was like the pretty girl who was herself weird but was still pretty. And then there was like the kind of weird guy who was weird in the same way the pretty girl was, but wasn't attractive whatsoever. And like
me and my high school crush, you mean?
He would follow her around, and she like loved it because she got to talk about her special interest.
Sure.
But clearly he was like into her, and
she was not into him.
Don't think even understood that was happening.
Oh,
that's Mark
I think Patricia Steer fully understands that it's happening. You don't throw out lines such as "we are a couple of friends."
I don't think
understand what's happening.
I don't think she understands. At least at the point where that documentary was shot, I don't think she understands like what she's doing. No. Listen to the end of the sentence. I don't think she understands what she's like doing. Like she thinks that it's kind of like oh yeah, he clearly has a crush on me, but anyway, didn't they end up like getting together and then breaking up like at some point?
Is that true? I haven't kept up with them after the documentary.
Anyway, we got way off topic. The topic, of course, being that I would go out for lunch with Patricia Steer. And I would have a great time. And I'm not saying I would like hit on her hard, but if the energy was there, I wouldn't not follow it.
You're gonna fucking end up on that couch eating popcorn, watching movies, talking about you and her a couple of friends.
is that I'm not gonna flinch on like the I think flat Earth is bullshit thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I just think she's an interesting person.
She's a very interesting person.
Okay, so MILF snacks.
MILF snacks.
Don't
snacks
hit another
that are
fucking.
associated with MILFs.
Don't hit another button. Okay.
That's me warning me not to hit another button.
Fuck off. Now, Sebulba asked you out. No. So I posted, we've talked about this a lot on House of Snacks, and it merits further discussion. MILF snacks, for example. Diet Coke is a MILF soda. Special K is a MILF cereal.
Yes. Special K, kind of the canonical MILF cereal.
Yeah. The criteria for what makes a MILF snack is mostly vibes. Obviously, low-cal is a factor.
Yeah, that is true, but also
it can be a contributing factor, I think, is what I'm saying.
I think it is a factor, but I think we as members of the snack community, we should be fighting for MILF's rights to enjoy whatever kind of snacks they prefer.
Yes.
But if we can be honest, the current culture of MILF snacks is that they tend to be low-calorie treats.
Yes. Okay. So, I want to read everyone's responses to this.
Yeah, you put out some feelers on Blue Sky. You requested people to suggest what they think are MILF snacks.
Yes. Void Palace, my buddy, said almonds are for sure a MILF snack.
Interesting.
Later in the thread, she also put out cherry tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
How do we feel about these?
I don't agree because that weird king from Lord of the Rings is not a MILF.
Well, no. Okay, MILF snacks are not exclusively eaten by MILFs.
True, but I think that guy has eclipsed whatever other reputation that cherry tomatoes have at this point. Wow. I think maybe they once were a MILF snack, but I think they're owned by that guy now.
Okay. Okay. I think
almonds I can see.
MILFs love to pop a cherry tomato in their mouth and go,
Do they? This is not something I've experienced also, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Here's the criteria.
Push back immediately.
Here's the criteria that I put out in the reply to almonds that was then replied to with cherry tomatoes.
Almonds, I think, is correct.
Almonds are so milfy. If I can imagine a woman over 40 in a loose sheer button down munching on it while she's giving me a mischievous smirk, it's a MILF snack.
Okay, but that's about the skill
and that's
of
cherry
the woman
tomatoes
more than the snack.
Okay, but there's like certain things, like I couldn't imagine a woman over 40 in a loose sheer button down munching on a fucking Twinkie while she's giving me a mischievous smirk. Like that's
sure. Nonetheless,
I couldn't do beef jerky.
Beef jerky is not a MILF snack, no.
Exactly. So you're saying almonds yes, cherry tomatoes no.
That's my thought.
I still think cherry tomatoes is good.
Okay, wait, actually, let me specify.
Yes.
Cherry tomatoes on their own, not a MILF snack. Cherry tomatoes coquettishly hand-picked out of a salad, that's a MILF snack.
And I like that. Okay. All right. Outlawed Slut Motor Cyber Doll. There's going to be a few interesting names.
A few great names, yeah.
Yeah. There are more than a few mints that have one calorie or less. That was kind of her contribution. I mean, yeah, mints are definitely going to be a MILF snack.
Really? See? I don't know.
Oh my God, you're going to fight every single one. I guess I'm
going to fight every single one of these. I don't associate, to me, mints, my cultural association with mint is like nervous guy in a movie before a first date or a job interview. Okay. To me,
I think that's fair.
Mints are the domain of nervous 20-year-olds.
I'm now resolving that I'm not going to fight you. I'm letting you.
I have to say my piece. I have a lot of thoughts about MILF snacks. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Evan, who worked with me on the Ghost Puncher RPG, first misunderstood that as the other kind of Special K at first, and was like, "Yeah, it makes sense."
That's a transgender MILF snack.
That's a transgender MILF snack. Also, yogurt cups. Now, if you fight me on this one, I'll kill you.
No, this was going to be my prime example. Yogurt cups are absolutely a MILF snack.
Yeah. Hattie Also said Activia yogurt, basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. Activia is the milfiest brand, though.
What's that?
It's the milf. It's
Activia is the milfiest brand.
Yeah.
Because it was endorsed by a milf among milfs.
Yeah,
the uber milf.
one of history's great milfs. Some would even say.
Yeah. Era, who should have been on this show, we recorded an episode,
Was lost,
but is lost. Said nutcrackers. Like crackers made out of almonds and stuff that tastes bad.
I'm gonna recuse myself from this one.
Literally. Okay.
Because nutcrackers are like a weird thing in my family. Nutcrackers are specifically a my grandma thing, and I'm not willing to call that. I'm sorry, Grandma. Yeah. I'm not willing to call you a MILF. I'm not going to call my grandmother a MILF, so I will recuse myself from this one.
Okay. There's one from Zoe here that I'm saving for the very last because I think it's the best answer in this whole thread.
Okay. It's going to be tough to beat Yogurt Cups, but okay.
Okay. No, this one's better.
I'm excited.
Kat says Skinny Pop.
Skinny Pop is a MILF snack for sure.
Thank
you.
For
sure.
Yes.
You don't got modern day Jennifer Aniston in your ads for nothing. You know, that's a MILF snack.
Absolutely. Peggy just said anything with the phrase low calorie attached to it is probably a MILF snack. That makes sense. My buddy Synapsid, Nature Valley granola bar.
Yeah, I'll call that
the original oats and honey flavor only.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's like a shareable MILF snack. The MILF herself might be enjoying that, or she might be giving it to you because you look like you need a snack. That's a MILF
absolutely
snack.
Oh my god, thank you MILFs pulling a fucking Nature Valley bar out of their purse to save my life. Thank you MILFs.
Yeah.
All right. Rose said rice cakes and smart food.
Yeah, I mean that's more of a 90s MILF snack, but that's absolutely in the canon of MILF snacks. I do feel
like rice cakes have fallen out of favor as a MILF snack.
Yeah, I feel like they've fallen out of favor in general. I don't even see them around anymore.
No, it's true.
Though they have a reputation for being like one of the most hated like diet foods. And I don't think they're actually that as good for you as people wanted us to believe.
Yeah, they're not that good for you, but I
kind of like them. They got the texture of them was so nice that it made up for the lack of flavor, in my opinion.
Snuffy, aka salty, not a MILF snack, but salmon. God damn it! Sorry, I'm reading these. Salmon is a MILF meal in the sense of Catgirl has you have to grow up eventually into Catwoman. Now, yeah.
I'm happy with all the extra Catgirl stuff they threw there. I do think I would have agreed to that being a MILF meal without that element as well.
Yeah.
Because I think there are a lot of quote unquote normie MILFs who also enjoy a nice piece of salmon. Who love salmon.
Yeah. She also did say like those Starkist like bags of tuna.
Yeah, that's a MILF snack in America.
Yes.
I think it's like a poor person snack in Europe.
This is true.
Or like I'm thinking often of Robert Pattinson prepping for the Batman, saying that the only thing he ate because he was trying to lose weight was just cans of tuna with hot sauce in them. It's like it's
gross.
It's at the rare intersection of like MILF snack and gremlin snack.
Yeah. Jordan Jamboree, my buddy, said white cheddar smart pop, which I think we've already covered at this point.
Yeah, I mean Skinny Pop, not the same as Smart Pop, but both MILF snacks.
Boymotor.meangirls.online said Laura bars. Carrie also said Luna bars. I think both of those MILF snacks.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of brand of bars here.
Yeah.
But it is a crucial distinction that it's not just any granola or protein bars, because there are absolutely ones that are not MILF snacks. Cliff Bar, that's not a fucking MILF snack.
Oh my god! We went for it at the same time. Incredible.
Yeah. RX bar is not a MILF snack.
Not a MILF snack. Now I do have a Luna bar story that I'm gonna share quickly. When I was a kid, I was like 11 years old. My parents threw a Luna bar in with my lunch one day, and I got made fun of because that's for girls.
Yeah, they knew you were trans. They saw it.
Stells said pussy.
That's a MILF snack.
That is a MILF snack.
The world, listen, in the same way that we're trying to push for MILFs being able to enjoy any kind of snack, not just low calorie, I will say now that pussy is a MILF snack because I see you lesbian MILFs, and you know what, MILFs with transgender men boyfriends.
Yeah, cardigans said Triscuits and cottage cheese.
I know cardigans online. That's correct, by the way. And yet, for some weird second, I was like, "Are MILFs out here eating cardigans?"
Yeah, right. Clove said cigarette. Yeah. Hey, Clove.
Well,
it's a particular kind of. If there's a particular kind of MILF for whom that is true, and I need her carnally, but
I think there was a time when that was true. I think there was a time specifically when a Virginia Slim cigarette was a MILF snack.
Oh my God, yes. Okay.
I don't think that's true anymore, but I want to believe.
This one's a repeat, but I can't skip over my friend Sarah Margaret, who said Skinny Pop Popcorn.
Yep, she's correct.
The Ugly Machine, who makes really cool knives on Blue Sky, said Snackwell's Devil Food Cookie Cakes.
Yeah, I mean, those are right up there with the rice cakes as like the canonical 90s MILF snacks, I would say.
Absolutely.
A friend of mine recently told me that I seem like the kind of woman who carries a knife, and I was so complimented by that.
I need to figure out an EDC knife. I haven't really been carrying at work, and I don't like that. Emmy cum slutress.
Yep.
Said a cheap Pinot Noir while curled up on the couch under a blanket watching her shows.
100%.
100%. Salvia, evil transsexual woman. This is not a long one, but a lot of things. Aperol spritz.
Yeah, sure.
And old fashions, both MILF snacks.
Old fashions, interesting.
Yeah, old fashions. I'm not a drinker anymore, and I never did old fashions, so I can't really speak to it.
See, this is the one that I think maybe we should be fighting for MILF, but to me, that's more of like a Don Draper drink.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry, I don't see him as a MILF.
No, he's not. And then she also did say Halo Top ice cream, which is 100% there.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on Halo Top. I'm not going to fight it, but I'm not going to recuse, but I'm going to abstain.
Okay.
Can I throw out an alcohol drink that I do think is a MILF snack?
Go for it.
A gin and tonic. That to me is a real MILF drink.
Interesting. Okay. I have to recuse myself on like all alcohol at this point. I don't get it anymore. I don't.
That's fair.
I didn't drink enough like real drinks to like ever really.
I posit that gin and tonic is like a corporate MILF snack. If you're a corporate MILF and you're at the bar with your business associates, you're getting a G&T.
Fascinating. Okay. Estrella says, as a MILF, my favorite snack is vanilla non-fat Greek yogurt with either apple or peach slices.
Yeah, the peach slices especially are in the MILF zone, I think. And I really think pretty much all yogurt is a MILF snack.
Yeah. Now, this is one of the few that I actually said no to in the thread.
Okay.
Aphrodite said, is licorice a MILF snack or did I just have a Danish mom? And I said, yeah, I think you might just have a Danish mom.
As a licorice lover, and, you know, we don't need to have the debate whether or not a MILF needs to have children, but as a woman of MILF age, I want to agree with this. But I think that's just a Danish mom right there.
All right. So we've gotten, that's most of them. Now I have to present Zoe with a Y.bsky.social with the best answer in the whole thread. Her son's best friend.
Oh. Let's hear that stacked description. Trader Joe's root beer flavored float pieces are vanilla sandwich cookie pieces with popping candy covered in a root beer flavored confectionery coating. They're called root beer flavored float pieces because they contain no real root beer. However, they are real float pieces. Every individual piece is crumbled off of a working parade float. This is why the treat tastes vaguely of Bart Simpson and is available only during your local parade season. All right, Lilith. What are we eating today?
What
I mean,
are
we just
we
heard
eating?
it in
Well,
the
we
snack
did just
description.
heard your snack description. I have a bag that a friend of mine brought over, and I was a friend of mine brought this over with the intention of like, oh, we could have these together. And I was like, hey, do you mind if I have to be like a complete and total weirdo and actually just keep this for myself? Because I wasn't able to find these at Trader Joe's. They told me they were out of season, and so I need to review this kind gift you've brought me.
I appreciate you taking that social bullet for the show. I really do.
Yeah.
It's been a journey with these. So I bought these months ago. Maybe not months, maybe weeks.
Okay.
And I said, hey, check out. I bought them because they were fucked up looking. Because sometimes I see a fucked up snack and I'm like, I want to see how fucked up this is. By eating it on my snacks podcast. So I took a picture. I put it in our little chitty chat. I said, hey, see if you can find these. Some time went by. You hadn't found them. I had all but given up. And then, prophecy interceded. The universe found a way, got these to you. And then
life finds a way.
Today, the very day we are recording, I found myself in a Trader Joe's.
Oh my God.
And I saw, so I don't know if every Trader Joe's has these. Most Trader Joe's shelves, I mean to say, are pretty regular. It's like you got your nuts, next to the nuts are usually the chips and popcorns and things. You got the candy above the frozen section. My Trader Joe's has one shelf that is just kind of a wild card shelf. I don't know if every Trader Joe's has this. These showed up today on the wild card shelf.
Okay.
With a sign that said, and I quote, new.
Fuck right off.
So they're just lying. They're just outright lying.
Yeah.
But it was very wild to me that these came back in stock today. But I guess maybe only for me, so it didn't mean anything. But it was like a crazy little bit of I don't know, perhaps an omen.
Fucking bizarre. All right. Well, I'm so interested in these.
Me too.
I'm excited for them.
I like root beer candy a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But root beer candy to me is usually something you suck on.
Yeah.
It's not a flavor coating
cookies.
usually, which is weird as fuck.
And they have like pop rocks in them?
Yeah. To simulate the carbonation of the rooted beer.
Should we just bust into these MFers?
Yeah, I want to bust into one of these things. They look like they're covered in chocolate, but it's not chocolate, it's root beer. Definitely smell like root beer. I'm gonna bite in. That's actually really fucking good.
It's really good.
That's really fucking good.
That's
I'm
incredible.
kind of stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
I made that noise because I didn't expect, the root beer looks like chocolate. Consistency wise, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect it to behave like chocolate. But it was melty from sitting in a warm spot, and it behaved exactly like chocolate, but tasted like root beer. It fucked me up.
Yeah. This is so weird. I'm really into it though.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the vanilla cookie is crispier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's like crispy and airy and really well flavored, and it kind of does taste like a root beer float with the root beer coating.
That's
and
so
the Pop
good.
Rocks are just a nice touch. It's like, this is one of those things that, like, I think maybe not fully because of all the evil that it has wrought, but it like justifies insane food science happening in labs places, because this is the kind of thing that shouldn't be possible, but like is genuinely a marvel of like cutting edge snack technology.
We're on some pretty advanced shit here.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm
These
literally
are good.
On my last one of my bag, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully they showed up on the weird chaos shelf at your Trader Joe's.
I don't even know that we have a chaos shelf, but I'll look.
Really fucking good. I'm like having to stop myself from just eating them.
Well, I've been stopped.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now, they do have chocolate in them. Like there's cocoa powder in the like ingredients.
That makes sense. It does not taste like, I don't taste chocolate at all though.
I mean, I taste that there's like chocolate involved. It's not a chocolate forward thing,
Yeah.
but like
This shit is crazy.
so should we
I'm gonna call this a would buy. Nope. A would buy and a would eat. I think these are fucking great. Sorry, eat. I'm gonna fucking look for these. I'm gonna try to find them at the fucking chaos shelf. These are good as hell.
Yeah. No, you know, keep your eye out for them. I feel like they're gonna come back. Even if they're not currently in your Trader Joe's, but like yeah, they're excellent. So this is gonna be a would buy.
Oh, this is great. Right here. Hold that, please.
And they do indeed got a good taste.
Got a good taste.
Thank you,
I
Uncle
really
Bill.
thought these were gonna flop. Yeah, thank you, Uncle Bill.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
did not
thought
think
that
these
they were
gonna
gonna
be
flop.
good. I thought Trader Joe's was flying too close to the sun. I thought it was too weird a concept. I didn't think it could be executed on. I was wrong.
Okay.
Trader Joe's flops sometime. Let's not pretend like Trader Joe's is
No,
infallible.
hey.
They got some stinkers there.
Listen, I've had a number of frozen meals at Trader Joe's, and we don't play that anymore.
Some are pretty decent. Others,
Some are.
Stay the hell away.
Yeah. So, I had one other thing that I wanted to talk to you about.
You did.
You know, have you ever worked at, like, maybe when you were at the drive-thru, you ever? I guess you wouldn't have to spell things in a Starbucks drive-thru.
I mean, I'll tell you, my current job, when I'm dealing with like records at a school, I have to spell names constantly.
Oh, like over the phone and shit?
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's kind of hard to... Yeah. And so, there's a phonetic alphabet. There's the official NATO one, which is the one that I use because it's standardized. Now, for numbers...
Can I, before we get into the numbers, real quick,
Go ahead.
can I just say the curse that was bestowed upon me when I'm trying to do this? I can never remember any of the standard ones, so I got to make them up on the fly.
Right.
And my, it would have been 11th grade English teacher cursed me one day when she was reading answers for a test, and she said the words D as in W, and that is now all I can think of when I come across a D.
When I worked a customer service job over the phone, I heard a number of really bad ones. K as in no might have been the worst one.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely got K as in no. I feel like I may have gotten P as in pterodactyl one time.
That's just someone trying to be cute.
Yeah, I know, right? That's just someone trying to be cute. But I definitely got K as in no, which when I got that, it took everything in me to not burst out laughing.
Yeah. I accidentally, because it's just always on my brain, I accidentally did say D as in W once, and the person got so confused and then a little angry.
Here's the thing. I would get mad at you too. Like, I love you. You're my bestie and everything, but I would get mad at you if you fucking said that shit to me.
I do still think D as in W delights me so much. That's part of the problem with the curse is that I love it.
It sucks ass.
It's so good.
But,
shout out to you, Miss Monera.
6, 7,
Yeah,
8,
numbers, we ain't got
9, we ain't got it.
Until now.
We have a perfect system that I came up with while I was driving to work one day. And that is, of course, to use the names of the Fast and Furious movies. Because we have 1 through 10 taken care of.
And that's really all you need.
Well, hold on. Because we need 0.
Oh, that is true.
Which I proposed that we would use Better Luck Tomorrow.
Better Luck Tomorrow, the film that introduces the character Han, who would later appear in the Fast and the Furious movies. Yes, it's a great idea.
But does not exist officially as a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah. And did come out before the first Fast and Furious. Or did it?
Is that true? No, I don't think it did.
I'm gonna check.
I think it was like around the time of like
I'm checking.
1 or 2. Go ahead.
That sounds right, but I'm still checking nonetheless.
Yeah. Okay.
Using my preferred search engine, DuckDuckGo.
Now, when you tell me the year that it came out, can we demo the concept?
Yeah. So the Better Luck Tomorrow. I'll tell you the years, but I will say first of all, it came out between 1 and 2.
Okay.
Which means that Better Luck Tomorrow came out in the year 2002. That is 2 as in Too Fast, Too Furious, 0 as in Better Luck Tomorrow, 0 as in Better Luck Tomorrow, 2 as in Too Fast, Too Furious.
This will get less confusing when we're not discussing the release dates of Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, unless any of them have a 4 in them.
Yeah, that is one thing you got to be real fucking
You have to be careful. You have to say the Fast and the Furious when you mean 1, and Fast and Furious when you mean 4.
Yeah, which I pointed out on Blue Sky. If you did that wrong, you might accidentally call 944 in an emergency situation.
Yeah, that's right.
and then
or if you're trying to get info, you might call 111 444. There's lots of ways that can break bad too.
444. Yeah. Okay. So I can't think of any problems with this.
I can't think of any either.
Yeah. It's
a perfect system.
Yeah. So to clarify, the new numerical system is I'm just gonna count them all out. 0 as in Better Luck Tomorrow, 1 as in The Fast and the Furious, 2 as in Too Fast, Too Furious, 3 as in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, 4 as in Fast and Furious, 5 as in Fast 5, 6 as in Fast and Furious 6, 7 as in Furious 7, 8 as in The Fate of the Furious, 9 as in F9 The Fast Saga, and yes, you do have to say the whole thing.
You do.
10 as in Fast X.
Yeah. That's correct. It just makes sense. It's simple.
It just makes sense.
Everyone can understand it.
And I am making the commitment to you, my co-host, Diet Coke, that I will be using this on this podcast forever.
Yes. I will. You know what? I will make that consistent. I will make that commitment as well.
Yeah. All right. And so,
hello.
Yeah. Hey. So,
how's it going, everyone?
Just so you're aware, we kind of switched up our whole numbers situation for the show.
Yes.
We're no longer, just to make things very, very clear for everybody, we're using the titles of the Fast and Furious movies to refer to numbers instead of the very unclear numbers.
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense. Everybody knows the Fast and the Furious titles.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad. That's easy.
Just intuitive. That's actually. It's not standardized. It's
easy as the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
It will take me specifically a second to learn because we have that same system in the snack dimension.
Oh, okay.
But the Fast and the Furious movies were released under different titles there. So I may introduce a bit of confusion when I say the first one was actually called The Quick and the Curious because Brian, he was a bit curious about what Dom was doing.
And also bi-curious.
And also bi-curious, yeah. That's what I meant by curious about what Dom was doing, what he was doing with that thing.
I mean, he was doing. He was like investigating stuff in the first one, so it makes sense that he was just like regularly.
Yes,
curious.
It's kind of it's a double meaning. The title.
Yeah. Okay. So it had Too Fast, Too Furious meanings.
That's correct. Yes. Or as we call it, Too Quick, Too Curious meanings. And they're pretty much the same. It's just anytime it would be the word fast, it's now quick. And anytime it would be the word furious, it's curious.
And of course, the third one is
curious spelled with a Q.
The quick and the curious snack Tokyo Drift.
That's correct. Yes.
Is this show funny for anyone but the two of us? The three of us?
The three of us. It's funny for me. The 8th one is called The Fate of the Quick and the Curious, by the way. It was tricky when that one came out in the snack dimension.
Wait. So they left on the quick? Oh yeah, because I guess it wouldn't be.
Yeah, they couldn't do the quate of the. That was proposed. The early posters actually did say the quate of the Furious. Of the Furious.
That got confusing because
it was
everybody thought that Cypher was going to be played by Dennis Quaid.
That's right. It was very.
Because of that.
Yeah, the Quaid of the Furious. Then they were like, Quaid, that doesn't make sense. Also, we forgot to do Curious. That was a blunder. So, kind of a botched marketing rollout for that one.
Oh, God. Would it be, do you think they'd get Dennis or do you think they'd get Randy to play Cypher?
Ooh, Randy. I was thinking Jack maybe even, but Randy's an interesting choice. I think Randy would be my personal pick.
Yeah. Randy as Cypher. It would, that is, I think, the decision that would best bring in both the psychosexuality and also the white box braids would really carry through.
No. What did you just say?
Dude, don't you remember the fucking the insane hairstyle that Cypher had in the Fate of the Furious?
That's what I thought you were talking about something Randy Quaid had done.
No, I'm saying that Randy Quaid could wear that insane hairstyle.
You're right. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my misunderstanding. I'm going to end the show now. It feels like we're maybe getting a little bit up our own asses at this point.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, again, let me just count you down. The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, and go.
Wait, hold on.
I gave you a 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, I see. You were counting up. I was very confused.
Yeah, no, that's not generally how it's done.
Yeah, especially when you say, I'll count you down. Anyway. Well, goodbye, ghosts and ghoulies. The House of Snacks is closed yet again. We'll snack you later.
For more from the House of Snacks, visit patreon.com/House of Snacks. That's patreon.com/House of SNAX.